eZWay Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way. It's your celebritunity to red carpet access. From interviews that matter, from celebrities, influencers, and entrepreneurs, networking you for your success. Eric Zuley gives his fans, eZWay family, eZWay TV subscribers, social media followers, eZWay supporters, the best Eric Zuley interviews.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email eZWayNetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way. Hey everybody, welcome to eZWay Live. I'm your host, Eric Zuley. You guys know me if you're part of the eZWay family, and if you don't, nice to meet you. I call this the virtual handshake effect. So we have an awesome guest today, which is a doctor, and she's going to be telling us everything that she does and why she does it and how she does it. And it's always interesting and unique to meet doctors because doctors heal you, and the world needs to be healed right now. If you guys agree, post your comments. And as we're doing this show, you guys are welcome to be as live and interactive as you possibly can, because this is a very live and interactive show. We do this show to connect you to the influencers, to the experts, to the celebrities, to help you expand your brand, to help you accelerate, to help you build, to help you grow. That's why we do the show. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce you to our guest. Her name is Dr. Cynthia Stone. So there's the little teeny tiny version of Dr. Cynthia Stone. Now let's meet the big version of her. Welcome to the show, Dr. Cynthia Stone. All right. Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you. Definitely. And, you have an interesting story, Dr. Cynthia Stone. We've been friends on Facebook for a long time. We've met each other at numerous events, and now because of the wonderful land of the lockdown and digital world, we're here on the show hanging out. And so let's get to know you a little bit and say hi to your fans. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the floor.
All right, absolutely. Well, thank you for the floor, and let's hear more. Yeah, so you saw the little tiny version of me. To give you a bit of background, I consider myself a doctor of love, if you will. They often say that what you end up lacking in your life growing up is what becomes your number one priority. So, like most of us, my parents did the best job they could, but they went to the same university your parents did. And that's right, there is no parental university. That means that a lot of times when they try to raise you the best way they know how, they don't necessarily do a perfect job of it. And that can result in a lot of hangups, if you will. People that, end up striving to be the best version of themselves, but never quite feeling good enough. And when you don't have that self-love, when it comes from, not doing well enough in school, for example, if your parents, wanted you to do things better and you weren't quite making it, a lot of times we make decisions as children and we don't even realize that it impacts us in our later years. For example, a lot of times when you're really happy and excited, what do? You get loud. And what do parents like? They like quiet kids. So then you learn, okay, well, maybe I'm supposed to tone down my happiness and not be quite as happy. Well, I'm all about reversing that whole process and helping you reconnect with your happy. That's right, finding your bliss with all that is. And so that's led me on a journey of self-discovery to really hack this amazing device that we have, this life. I mean, so many of us are going through the motions, barely scraping by, not really living, merely surviving. And that ends up in, a lot of unfulfilling aspects to our lives. We end up in relationships that don't serve us because we don't have a good relationship with self. They say the root of all man's suffering lies in not being able to be in the same room with yourself. Now, let me ask you guys, why is solitary confinement the worst possible punishment there is? Why is our own company so bad? Why is it that we always try to strive for aversion or addiction? We're either running from something or we're running to something, when in reality, all that we need is within us. The kingdom of heaven resides inside. So I'm all about helping you help yourself. Woo! That's right.
I had to pop in on that one. The kingdom of heaven, God. Yeah, I love it when people mention him, and yes, God's in every one of our hearts, and he's. I mean, well, whatever your God might be, this is going out all over the world. So my God is Jesus Christ, and God, our Lord and Savior, and whoever your God might be. But you have to have faith, morals, and ethics. Have a good heart. I love what you had to say, Dr. Cynthia. So the doctor of love. Ooh, I'm going to have fun with this one. There's so many different directions we can go with the relationship side of things. So what is the best way one can approach another one that might have the chemistry, those sparks? Would you suggest?
Absolutely. I would say that when you come to finding that desired partner, it's first of all recognizing, this is like a marketing role, like what do you have to offer? I always encourage people to come up with their unique selling proposition. And I know it sounds businessy, but really, isn't all of life marketing? Aren't we always selling something? Now, you already know that they have everything you're looking for. And I really encourage you to place your order, kind of like going through a drive-through. You want to make sure you're very clear on what you want. And that gives you direction, clear direction. Okay, these are the values I want. We have this connection. And then you can step into, why are you the best suited? How do you stand up from that sea of sameness? How can you really tap into that desired, goal? Like, why would they choose you? What makes you so dang special? Well, we all have this amazing aspect. We all have very unique aspects to ourselves. And I really encourage you to court yourself first. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but if you don't actually love yourself and find value in yourself, who the heck else is going to find value in you?
I like that answer. I like that. Okay. You got to love yourself first before you can love somebody else. And okay. What do you suggest one does now in the digital age? Because now you can't really meet somebody and give them flowers. You got to kind of send them a virtual video. You know what I mean? How do you meet somebody in the virtual world?
Absolutely. Let's get digital. So I would say absolutely. It is actually even more exciting time now because a lot of us would rush right into it and go straight to the physical intimacy, and you might have real connection there. But then when you get to know them, you're like, wow, this is not working out. So this way, it actually allows you to get to know them on a deeper level. And so this can be your, pre-screening process, almost like, when you're going for that job interview and they're asking you those questions. Now this is a time for you to really connect on that deeper level and find out if there is a connection. Like, is there a mental connection? Are you able to share common values, common hobbies? Will you be able to talk to this person for hours at a time? Because often when you have that foundation of friendship first, everything that blossoms from there is so great. And they say that the pillars to a great relationship is all about communication and trust. So if you can establish that now, in the time of the pandemic, now you don't have a choice. You're not doing the physical intimacy. So you are actually able to strive to be the best version of yourself, to find the best person for you, and to really go out that way. And I love the idea of a video because you know what? Anyone can post anything on a profile. You're swiping and it's all fabricated. But when you actually converse with someone, when they see that live aspect to you, the personality that comes out, that makes you stand out from the sea of sameness. Because let's face it, there are so many great filters out there. You don't even know what you're dealing with. You end up seeing something awesome online, and then you go in person, you're like, well, if the camera adds 10 pounds, how many cameras? But no, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about recognizing that it's not just about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside, that this will fade. But if you can find that deeper connection, oh my goodness, you're in it to win.
I love it. Great answers. So Cynthia, you're a doctor, and your distinction, you're awarded upon you're dedicating your life to serving others, and this is a mission that you serve, and it's taken you from the ghettos to the Guyana. What's that?
Yeah, Guyana. That's right. I thought I was going to Ghana. And I'm like, oh, this isn't Africa.
The ghettos to Guyana. That's interesting. Yeah. So from shelters to shut-ins, and from Mac and back. That's interesting. Did you write that yourself, or your team?
I did. I'm very. I love the alliterations. I'm a rhymer. I can't help it. It's how my mind.
Well, you and I got something in common then.
I know, right? I'm like,
I think that's one thing that makes a lot of people unique is when they can rhyme and they can do off the top of their head. The improv is important. In fact, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I don't know. I'm just kind of going off the random just idea of doing something fun and different. But if you want to have some fun, I got some music. I don't know if you can hear it, but I don't know if you rap at all, you rhyme, whatever. But that's one thing I do. And if you guys like it, you need to play a little bit, hear the beat, let the beat pop in. I don't know if we're ready, but okay, wait, Cynthia. All right, here we're in the studio. We're in my home. I'm sitting here with Cynthia Stone right here, and she's rapping and rhyming, but she's just telling you the time, and she needs to tell you about relationships. You didn't know that I could spit from my lips so quick and so legit. Yeah, I'm the guy, but you know what? I'm a misfit. Sometimes right here, it's her time, fun rhymes, and so clear. All right, Cynthia, go ahead and take it, and I'm gonna go drink a beer.
You win with sin, and that's how it begins. All you got to do is love you. That's where it starts, right from the commencement. That's my favorite part. You got to love yourself from the time you were born right down to now. And oh my gosh.
All right, you're a good sport. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. You deserve a round of applause, doesn't she, guys? I love it when people are good sports and they play. Sometimes we're like, oh no, I'm too shy. So let's get into the personality side of you. Obviously, you got a real energetic, life. You got a lot of life coming out of you. I can see it. So do you host? Do you do anything in front of the camera? Let's talk about that.
I do. Yes. I love the cam. Yeah. So I had no idea when I started off. I was working with the homeless and I was like, I got to help them. And I noticed that no matter how much I poured into them, they're like, yo, you got you're way too happy. This is you're not my vibe. And it's really, you got to go, and be where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Right. So as much as you might think that what you want to do, it might not necessarily be what you think. And so when I was pouring myself into it and working to help them help themselves to be able to find a better life, I realized that was me pushing my agenda. Like, a lot of them were just content being where they were. And so that kind of prompted me to look within and be like, okay, like, let's talk to the master upstairs here. What am I supposed to do? Because I feel like this is not exactly it, And then I was directed by the homeless who I'd worked with for over a decade to actually look into Hollywood. And I was like, that is so bizarre. Why would you say that to me? And I ended up doing everything else. I was working, in insurance. And I'm like, this is where happiness goes to die. I was absolutely miserable. I was doing teaching, which was rewarding, but it still wasn't fulfilling. And it was only when I ended up finding myself at an audition, I ended up following that instinctiveness and recognizing that even when I was in Guyana and doing, post-Hurricane Katrina stuff, I was always on TV. So I'm like, there's something about me that the TV, okay, I'm going to try it. So I ended up going for an audition, and sure enough, I ended up getting the part. They were like, wow, you're so great. How long have you been acting? And I'm like, because I realized like I didn't have any formal training, but I realized that a lot of us are acting every day of our lives. You act like you like your boss, like you love your wife, all these different things. So yeah, and it was so fun. I'm like, I can finally release all these outlets. I finally found a place to place my personality.
I love it. I've been there as well. And yeah, no, I love what you said there on how you're acting throughout your life, and people don't realize that they're acting when they're trying to get a job, or they're acting when they're in front of the camera, they're doing a live stream, and you got to change your personalities up, and I mean, life is acting technically, and that actually, that reminds me, I have to show you guys something now, because you just brought it out of me, and I wasn't going to do this, but I did an international Axe body spray commercial, and I was the superstar of this commercial in Buenos Aires in Argentina. Okay, and now mind you, I do not speak Spanish. I was in an area that I did not know how to talk to anybody. And this was it went pretty big, but it's a fun story. But so you mentioned being yourself and basically getting an opportunity. So that's why I'm going to show this real quick, because I actually ended up getting a really big Axe body spray commercial. It hit 5 years running. I was like the face of this like major Axe music star brand, whatever. And I'm gonna give you guys a story of how I got this. If anybody's out there that wants to, get in a commercial or get in a movie or get into something, whatever, this is a great story after this video of how if you are yourself, you'll end up booking that gig.
All you ladies come through now. It's good to be the king, number one, sexy chicks. Every day taking trips, all my ladies love this. Check my bling, I ride fly on my plane sky high. It's a good time. You got me all sweaty, I thought you like that. I told you I'm the king, don't you wanna be my queen? My mansion and my pool, everything's for you. I don't even have a clue, baby, tell me what to do.
So yeah, that was an actually international commercial, and it was actually a really big deal, and it was like one of the bigger things that I've actually been able to do in my life. But so going into the story now, because this kind of matches what you said. The way I got that was, they handed us a script. They handed us the traditional way of doing things. And I've always been that guy that has not done the traditional way of doing things. I've always been that guy that's just done me. So one of my advices to anybody that's out there, do you. Don't do them, do you. Okay. And so when they handed me the script and they wanted us to rap like this Biggie pun thing, and I'm not kidding, there's like 67 to 70 something people. It was a cattle call, and this was booked by an agent. I was with Venture IAB at the time. It was a total cattle call, but I did what I did when I first actually, and I have a whole nother story too, but this isn't about me, it's about you, but I think you'll dig this. So I did what I did the way I did it, and I gave him the script back. I said, do you mind if I freestyle? Now, mind you, there's 4 cast, and then this was like an American Idol thing. You got the judges and everybody's sweating bullets, and so I handed him the script back. I said, do you mind if I just do a freestyle, just do a kind of a rap? Because they were looking for that American rapper, that pimp guy, that music star, And I'm not saying I'm a pimp, But I was that's who I am. That's one of the things I love to do. I love to rap. I love to perform. I love to be in front of the camera, and that's what I used to do when I used to produce music, get on stage. So I did my freestyle thing, and I actually freestyled about the casting directors and about the people out waiting outside and about how if they choose me, it's better than anybody else, and da 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 da. And then I threw God in there, and I was just so unique. I was the shining diamond out of a bunch of coal, and so I ended up getting a all expenses paid trip.
Wow.
Buenos Aires, Argentina. We shot for 3 days. It was a big production and stuff like that. But it goes off of what you're saying. I thought that would be a good, interlude to the idea and stuff. Do you have a story that you could share with us? A fun story of how you have had some sort of opportunity in the spotlight.
Oh my gosh, yeah, totally. Okay, so I was in rock bottom straits. Like I had actually. I was dealing with, all of those negatives that, like photography, we develop from the negatives, but sometimes our negatives can define us and we allow our story to rob us from our glory. And so I was trapped in this abusive relationship, but really I realized the abuse was with myself. And so I'm there at a 10-day silent meditation and I'm forced to look at myself. So the first 3 days are absolute agony for anyone that's ever done this. Most people leave after the third day because they're just like, yo, peace out. But I ended up sticking it through. And on the 10th day, I am very in tune with myself. I'm actually starting to really appreciate who I am and my gifts and what I'm supposed to do. And I was given clear guidance, that inner voice. Well, mine went from, talking to me to yelling at me, basically saying to me that I should leave this relationship I'm in, which was unheard of because I grew up you don't divorce, it's not acceptable. But I realized that if I'm suffering, chances are he's suffering as well. So the best thing I could do is to step away from it and to find my wings. But I'm like, how do I do this? So again, I turn it over to a higher power. The 10th day, I'm leaving, and this is a place with no cell phone reception, nothing, right? And my phone rings, and it's a guy named Moses. I'm like, what the heck? And so I'm like, hello? And he's like, hi, just wanted to let you know that you've gotten the lead role in a film that is going to take place in Zimbabwe. And I'm like, what? So this was it totally blew me away. Chances, obviously, in the spotlight, I didn't even apply for this role. So I was really confused, wow, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and recognized afterwards that it was through a series of events, somebody I had met that was actually working behind the scenes to help. And that's what happens is that very often when you look for the answers will come to you. And once you are willing to take that step, faith is all about taking that first step, even if you don't see the full staircase. And the next thing I knew, I'm on this plane going to Zimbabwe, September 11th, and just had the time of my life. Lead role. I went from being, somebody that sporadically did acting to went full throttle because I just absolutely loved it. And it was such an amazing piece because it was about the liberation of Zimbabwe, but at the same time, it was also about my liberation.
That is a great story. Thank you for sharing that with us. And so I agree with everything that you're saying, and it sounds like you've had a lot of interesting, situations in your life. What advice would you have for one to be able to advance themselves in success in some way? And by the way, Habib Hassan says that's awesome. Congrats. Thank you, Habib. What advice would you have to our viewers, to our supporters, and how they can advance in the eyes of Dr. Cynthia Stone? Give us some golden nuggets of advice.
Absolutely. Success is all about the forward progression towards your goals. So I would say it's all about the little decisions you make every single day. Now, a lot of us, we will take, we are an accumulation of whatever we decide to do. So for a lot of us, we have chosen to inundate ourselves with the news, for example, which can rob us of a lot of our faith and create a lot of fear because that's constantly what's being pushed. So I say be informed, but don't be inundated. Similarly, when it comes to surrounding yourself with people, make sure you're around people, like I had said, that celebrate you, that don't merely tolerate you, because that will improve your esteem. Because now all of a sudden you found your soul tribe. You're like, all right, I can put out my vibe, I attract my tribe. And you start feeling really much more confident. And I would say, those little glimpses you get where you're like, oh my gosh, what is your one day wish? one day I want to. That is a sign of what you can achieve. Whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve if you believe. And for most of us, we talk ourselves out of it. We're like, no, that's too crazy. That could never happen. But in reality, the reason you're getting that in your mind's eye is because that is a glimpse of what you can do. So I'd say, yes, you might have a situation where you can't leave everything and just proceed. But it doesn't mean that you can't work part-time on your fortune while you work full-time on your job. And that means that as you start chipping away at what you really want to do, eventually it will blossom so much that you can just step away from the just over broke, jump out of bed job thing and do what it is in you to really do.
I love that you quoted Think and Grow Rich, one of the principles. And I actually have my dad's dad. We have one of the first original books ever made from Think and Grow Rich. And actually, we also are with Think and Grow Rich. So you guys can actually go, it's a perfect segue into, you can go to Think and Grow Rich Institute, eZWay.com. We actually had the CEO of Think and Grow Rich Institute on yesterday. And that is one of the great principles. Whatever you believe you can achieve, your mind will be the key to the doorway of that next stepping stone to success. If you know it's going to happen, it'll happen. The way in which you think will determine your outcome. Very, very positive, strong words. A couple of people to shout out and say hello. DC Goliath, our president for our eZWay TV network, is on here. What's up, DC? How you doing? And then so motivating and inspiring. So glad that you're enjoying it, Habib. Now, I want to remind you guys, if you're enjoying the show, you can go to eZWay. Text eZWay to 55678. Letter E, letter Z, W-A-Y to 55678. If you don't know what eZWay means, it's me. I'm easy, Eric Zuley. I do it my way, and I don't care what you have to say. And that's one of the best ways to have best ways of thinking, because you're going to have a lot of people. And I love what you said, Dr. Cynthia, because it's so true. You are who you hang with. If you hang around with positive and successful people, you'll become positive and successful. If when you go into a meeting, you need to go into that meeting knowing that you already closed the meeting. You go into a sale knowing that you've already closed the sale. If there's someone that that's sparking your interest, you know that you've already seen yourself with them. That's a great way of thinking for sure. So, what would you say your inspirations are? Who are some of the people you look up to that you've studied that you'd recommend other people to look into?
Ooh, yes. I love this question. I would say I love Sadhguru. He's been a very instrumental person in my life. Obviously, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. I mean, phenomenal stuff there. And that's what the whole law of attraction is based upon. So definitely recommend that. I do follow a lot of thought leaders, both living and past. Osho is another one that I have definitely followed a lot of those teachings. And I like Wayne Dyer as well. Trying to think, there's so many. It's truly amazing just to be able to surround yourself. And if you don't have people that are alive in your life, like I found that I was just listening to like the fabulous words of YouTube, just being able to pull up exactly what you want, whatever you read, whatever you listen to, that becomes, a part of you. So it's so crucial.
Well, so let's talk a little bit about how you got on the show, because I want to remind everybody you could be where she is. You could be in that position where she is right now if you want to go to eZWay.live and you just went on the bot. You fill out the appointment, and we got the appointment. We looked into you, looked at your story, looked at your situation, and next thing you know, next day you were on the eZWay live show. And so you can get on the show as well by texting eZWay to 55678 or going to eZWay.live. So what about you on shows or things that people can follow? Do you have anything, any particular platforms or vehicles, podcasts, shows, any websites or anything that our audience can follow?
Absolutely. I would say that one of the free gifts that I'll give away is NLP technique that helped me to break through limiting beliefs. So since we did touch on that, I do want to bring that up. It's free gift. relationshifter.com. You can go to Cynthia360.com to check out all of my social media and following. It's all there.
Say that again. Free gift. What for the website?
Relationshifter.
I like that. Relationshifter. Okay.
.com/. Yeah. So freegift.relationshifter.com.
Got it. Okay. So this is your free gift for everybody. And so if you download the free guide now, and so you have a book, let's talk about your book. When's that coming out?
Yeah, so that will be coming out shortly. I have it right now with the publisher. So these things take time. They're telling me, it could be in the next year or so. So I don't have an exact date, but I will tell you that I'm very excited about it. It's got wonderful wisdom in it. A lot of the people that I have mentioned in our broadcast here that were instrumental in shaping me, I pass that on to you. And it's the 7 major decisions that help us break through limiting beliefs to live a life of purpose on purpose. And for a lot of us, we're lost like a fart in the wind. You're drifting through life. You don't really have direction. And this will help you. It gives you it helps you align with your inner divine, and silence your mind. Because sometimes, ego is not your amigo. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Well, you promoted your book, so I got to promote my book a little bit. The Influence Effect, guys, is coming out September 6th. eZWay Publishing is linked up with New Life Clarity Publishing. And this book is interesting because it teaches you how to create an influence effect for your business and for people that you deal with, and also how to develop relationships with some of the biggest and best, like Sharon Lecter from Rich Dad Poor Dad and Frank Shankwitz, creator of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and James Dentley, and so many others that are in my book. And we actually tell the story on how we met each other and turned that relationship from friendship to relationship equity to business. And now they're doing television stuff with us. They're on the Wall of Fame, which, by the way, you're on the Wall of Fame too. Let's show everybody how they can connect with you, Cynthia. So if you go to eZWayWall.com, you see at the bottom, it says go to eZWayWall.com, join to connect with our guests and our eZWay Wall of Famers for free. And then you go to members, and then you go to search. So if we search Cynthia, let's see what happens. We've searched Cynthia, and there she is, Cynthia with the blonde hair. You got all these different hairstyles.
That's right. Always switching it up.
So you want to know more about Cynthia? You can see her right there. You got one picture with the blonde hair, one picture with the brunette, and then a little bit more about Cynthia and who she is. And then you can connect with Cynthia by following her, adding her as a friend, or messaging her. And then you might see her more and more on the news and reviews and interviews and TV and radio, magazines, all the other fun stuff that we do. Also encourage everybody to check out our recent virtual summit. We had some of the biggest speakers in the game, in the industry. You see them right there in the background. You might recognize some of them, and they are all right here for you. We're giving away hundreds and thousands of dollars in advice for free, guys. We're going to be putting a whole series together of some of the most inspirational words of advice, tips, golden nuggets that you can possibly get. And that's going to be available in a whole series. But this was on how to transition from brick and mortar to broadcast. Okay, so it actually helps a lot of you guys with your business and your situation. And how do you transition from brick and mortar, which is what people are traditionally used to? How do I do business from brick and mortar? And now, how do I make money from the monitor? How do I make money from the microphone? How do I set up my business digitally? How do I do automation, AI, all the stuff you got to learn to start doing now as the world transitions? So some of the most established and successful people are on that stage telling you guys their version of it. There's over 55 speakers and 6 performers, even people from The Voice and Shane Sparks and So You Think You Can Dance. And it was just a real fun stage. So that's going to be on the eZWay network. And then that is going to be turned into a book. Okay, so we're working on creating that and putting that into a book. You guys can actually get into that book. So if you're interested, text eZWay to 55678. Dr. Cynthia Stone definitely done her research. I love it. So Facebook users don't know who you are. You got to click on the little link that we put out if you want us to see your face and your name. But go ahead and tell us who you are. Habib says, great job. And DC says, go to eZWayWall.com to connect with Cynthia. Exactly, DC. Thank you. And Dr. Cynthia Stone. So, yeah, we're going to have to talk a little bit more, Dr. Cynthia, about, how we can get you out there and put some support behind you. Love your personality. Love the charisma. Love the energy. I love the mindset and how you're thinking. Love how you're coming across. And this has been, a real fun show. And do you, like I was saying before, I'm trying to see if do you have like a blog or a live stream or a podcast or anything like that people can follow?
Yeah, I have my YouTube channel where I post things daily. So that's cynthiastone.live. So you can go to that and that will take you straight to that, as well as, I am actually embarking on the podcast. It hasn't launched yet, but it is upcoming. So stay tuned for more.
Well, you got a whole bunch of Cynthia's. Is it the disability channel? There's a bunch of stuff that comes up on.
I have the disability channel that's also there. Absolutely. So that is where I am the host as well. So that's I have a segment called Let's Chat, and we have the Today Show, and I feature difference makers on that platform. And then there's the youtube.com/Cynthia Stone model, which is also where my Win with Sin, which has various showcasings. Yeah, so this is absolutely my relationship guru. So you can see that there is a lot of stuff there as well, which is all about self-help, not shelf-help. We don't want you to just put it up there and let it stay. And I love what you talk about brick and mortar. I'm like, what did I hear one person say? Yeah, it goes from brick and mortar to click and order. That's right. We got to stay alive in this time.
I like that. Well, I started the brick and mortar to broadcast movement scenario, you know, because if you don't have a business that is putting some sort of broadcasting out with some sort of news, you're going to lose. Because anybody else that is similar to your business that is doing that is set up for automation, if you're not set up with AI bots and, you know, I mean, everything's changing. I mean, I could go into it all day long about technology, and you guys would love it, but we don't have enough time, unfortunately. I actually have to be on stage on another situation here in the next 20 minutes. But I wanted to make sure that we got whatever we needed to get out on your behalf. I wanted to make sure we promoted you as best as we can. I know you promoted to your friends, the family, and everything like that. And you've been a great guest, so you're gonna get the golden bell. I'm gonna give you the golden bell. That is something that we do with our guests if we feel that they've given us some good information and we've gotten some good engagement. That's the engagement bell. And so a lot of people, again, if you want to do the virtual handshake with Cynthia, you want to get involved with her. She knows the relationships. So if people need advice and help in the relationship world, she does interviews. She does television. She travels. She deals with a lot of people. She's on the Wall of Fame, and that's where you want to go connect with her. Is eZWayWall.com. Just search for Cynthia. And then also too, we might be posting this show on eZWay News. Wanted to actually throw some shows out at you guys and you, Cynthia. These are some other possible shows that you can get on. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of shows that are on our network. And if you guys have any comments, feel free. This is a show called the Mindset Reset Show on the eZWay Television Network.
Welcome to Mindset Reset, the show that brings you some of the world's top transformational business leaders, inspirational thought leaders, and teachers to share their insights on living a mindful, abundant, and gratified life. Hi, I'm Robert Clancy. Together, my co-host Lisa Winston and I have some amazing guests confirmed for our show, such as Dr. Joe Vitale, star of the world transformational film, The Secret. William Arndt, director and producer of the award-winning multi-million-dollar grossing independent film, What the Bleep Do We Know?
All right, so you guys get the idea, and then so for all the dancers out, so we do what's called entertainment. We do preachertainment. We do faith, morals, ethics, business, entertainment, nonprofit, a little bit of everything. We're a variety network. For those dancers out there, we have the show for you. If you guys remember Shane Sparks from So You Think You Can Dance, America's Best Dance Crew, one of my good friends, we have the next show where you guys get to vote on your favorite dancer called Hot Six. Check it out.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shane Sparks. Get ready for the hottest dance video show on the planet, Hot 6. I'm bringing you 6 videos from online. We're going to count it down 1 to 6, and you're going to tell me which one you think is the best. So get ready, sit down, get your popcorn, and let's go. This first choreographer is one of my favorite choreographers. He goes by the name of Wildebeest, doing choreography to Flamingo's Hot Track, and the name of the song is called Bad and Bougie. Give it up for my boy Wildebeest. Let's go.
Cooking up overdose. My head is a savage ruthless. Got 30s and 100 rounds too. So my bitch is bad and bougie. Cooking up overdose. My head is a savage ruthless. Got 30s and 100 rounds too. Willie Well. Rackets on rackets, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a coupe. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog.
Wait a minute. You come to my page throwing shade and you think you better than me? Never bitch. Things that you do, you'll be never rich. Never popping, you'll be never it. You're way at the top of the never list. Never bitch. Never bitch. Never ever.
So you guys get the idea, and there's so many other shows, and I'll show you guys one more. This is a show for you guys. I always finish it up with this show. If you guys want to get your story out there, and see the TV shows are just too much for our website. We can't handle it. If you guys want to get your story out there, this is a show for all of you guys that has a story and you want to be on television, Roku, Apple, Amazon, satellite, and so many other things that eZWay TV is on. This is called 10-minute stories. So if you have a 10-minute story, text us at eZWay. Text eZWay to 55678. Go to eZWay.tv, which is under construction right now. But text eZWay, letter E, letter Z, WAY, to 55678 if you want to get on any of our shows. And this particular one, we're looking for people with the hottest 10-minute stories.
That's where those finances should be going. We should be taking the most risk while we're younger, especially if we
be able to relay that to people and be like, listen, this is why I got below. This is how I can't tell you what other people are feeling when they become suicidal, but let me tell you what I was feeling.
Flag on the play, Lord. You brought me to GoDaddy. This was your calling. He goes, I know very well what I did, and I'm telling you it's time to move on.
So if you guys are interested in any of the stuff that you saw today, make sure you text eZWay to 55678. And it actually doesn't stop with eZWay TV. We are like a virtual of Viacom, so check this out, guys. If you guys have content, we are looking for content. We have multiple channels. Yes, we have ownership in all of these different channels, and it goes on and on and on. We are growing a pretty massive television network. So take a look at it. Each and every one of those are 24/7 channels. And just that is our little commercial about eZWay network. So anything else that you wanted to cover, Dr. Cynthia? And what did you think? What did you think about our network? What did you think about the shows?
Yeah, I love it. This is amazing. Like, what a platform. You know, you're in all different realms. You know, there's something for everyone. And I love that. Like, I just feel like, you know, very drawn for it. And it's, you know, very insightful and delightful, much like yourself, you know. So I definitely feel like there's a huge potential here. Collaborations all around, bringing unity to the community. And I think that that's so important right now, because we are, I do find that as much as we are coming together, we are also standing apart. And so what has happened with my own business as a global relationship guru is I've seen that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you know, I was with this partner for so many years, but I didn't even know them because they were like two ships crossing in the night. And now all of a sudden, they're seeing each other for the first time in the height of this pandemic. And so it's really about coming together and recognizing that you were brought together for a reason, that every encounter is a holy encounter, that there is something that you can gain from every single situation in your life. So take the lesson and receive that lesson. Recognize that you do not have to be victimized by what you go through, that your triumph can be transformed from your trauma, that you do not have to live with drama and trauma, that you can absolutely rise up. And that's what I encourage everyone here watching. You're watching this for a reason. Eric Zuley is proven, you know, performance here that absolutely it can be easy. It takes, you know, gradual steps to stand out from that sea of sameness and to really be that Technicolor sheep. You know, you don't want to be just like everyone else. You were born an original, not a copy. So really stand up, be proud of who you are, and recognize you weren't meant to be like everyone else, and celebrate your uniqueness.
I love it. Well, it's never easy until you make it easy, until you do it the easy way. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. But right. you mentioned the unity thing. That's actually our trophy. That's our symbolization. If you guys look closely, it actually says unity. We give what's called the golden handshake. We give the golden handshake to people with hearts of gold. And that's an award show that we actually do every year. We're going to be doing the award show coming up on September 26th. We're going to be honoring Forbes Riley and Bernie Dorman and all Greg Reed and all these amazing people coming up. It's going to be a full, just like you guys are watching right now. It's a full-fledged virtual production, full-fledged award show that literally people are doing their acceptance speech, getting their awards. We're sending their awards to them. We are looking for people to award, by the way. We are looking for nominations. We are looking for people to honor and recognize and appreciate. And you do have to be on the eZWay wall eZWay.com. So if you guys are not on the eZWay wall and you like anything that you've heard today, go to eZWayWall.com and join. Go connect with Cynthia. Go connect with the eZWay family and what we do. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of lives. And Cynthia, this has really been a blessing. It's been a lot of fun. I want to talk to you more and talk about working together more, collaborating. Love the personality, love the vibe. Thank you for reaching out to us. Thank you to all your fans, all the Cynthia fans out there. Nice to meet you. I look forward to connecting with you guys. And if you want to get connected with the eZWay family, if you want to follow more, if you want to come to our show tomorrow with the former vice president of Sony Music, good friend of mine, it will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Go to eZWayFam.com. That's our Facebook group. So if you guys enjoyed the show, go ahead and post your comments, say hello, say thank you. Inspirational and positive, what a great way to start your day. Wake up the easy way. Inspirational positive with me and Dr. Cynthia Stone, definitely. And go to eZWayWall.com and join. Thank you, DC. So this show will be on Roku, Apple, and Amazon, guys. I enjoyed the show, so we're going to make sure that we do that. And this show's on YouTube right now. It'll be on Fan TV and all these different places. But ultimately, if you go to eZWayFam.com, that's where you see a lot of our content. This has been a blast, Dr. Cynthia. I look forward to connecting you to some people actually on many of the things that we've talked about. And I'm very glad that you reached out to us. I was very glad to do this interview today. So I do this fun thing. It's called the digital pound. So give me a digital pound. Give me a little other way. That way, and actually go to your screen. Like actually make it look like we're pounding.
Ah.
No, a little more to the right, to the left, or your right or your left. Almost.
Who knew that this would be the hardest part? What the heck?
It's fun watching people try to do that. I've been doing it for a while, so I kind of got it down. And then let's give them a digital pound. Let's give them the love, the fist love.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. So me and Cynthia are going to say bye in a wrap. I'll go ahead and let be a gentleman do ladies first. Let her say bye to you guys. You go ahead and start it off, Cynthia, and I'll finish it up. And this was a great show, a great interview. Thank you again.
I appreciate your time and enjoy my rhyme. Well, I gave you some lip, and now I gotta dip.
I love it. Everything that you had to say, man. I hope everybody appreciates doing it the easy way. And we got a plan. Understand we had no microphone in our hand, but you know what? We understand that you guys know that Disneyland is going to give you lots of rides. No, I'm kidding. Let me go back and switch it back into the mind. Into the mind as we designed the rhyme at the top of the dome. Here, you guys see it was on the microphone. I hope the sound quality was good. And we gave you a lot of stuff, not from the Hollywood, but from the Easy Wood. All right. But you know what? You guys might want to post your comments, interact, engage, because you know me and Cynthia, we did it the easy way. Once again, you want to get interviewed, contact eZWay 55678, and you know, understand, man, you guys can really relate. I hope, but you know what? We hope that you guys will come back tomorrow, and you know what? Don't have sorrow, because this guy is going to give you guys so much advice. He's so nice. He's so awesome. And you know what? Don't be a possum. Don't be hiding. You know, be sitting there and clapping, be reciting with all of us, you know, and everybody, and post your comments. We got so many people live right now. We got 9 to 5, but that's not what you want to do. 9 to 5 is wrong. You didn't even know that me and Cynthia were going to bust out with a song. But I'm sorry, guys. We got to say so long. But I don't want to, because this show is smoking like Cheech and Chong from a bong. Okay, anyway.
That's right. And you know what? If you're in your home, tune in, because this was Cynthia Stone. And we hope that you enjoyed the vibe, because you are a tribe. And always feel the love. And make sure you rise above.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Eric Zuley, Cynthia Stone. We're going to show you guys a couple of things if you want to get involved with eZWay. If you want to get your acceleration, you want to get connected to the best of the best, some of the biggest influencers in the world, celebrities, all that fun stuff. You want to get animated, watch these commercials. Don't go anywhere. And please share this broadcast. Press the Start Watch Buddy button. And we will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. with the former vice president of Sony Music. Guys, I'm telling you, definitely want to listen to this one. And Sony, you were our Dr. Cynthia Stone. You were awesome. Looking forward to chatting some more. I'm Eric Zuley, guys. Keep doing it the easy way.
Yay. 3 great influencers have joined forces to create a space for you to be the expert, get credibility, and be a best-selling author. Get acquainted with the eZWay Wall of Famers and reach a celebrity status with eZWay Publishing, powered by NLCP. Get seen on the cover with eZWay Wall of Fame celebrity influencers. Get the credibility you deserve by being a published author. Best-selling status guaranteed. Increase your credibility, maximize your presence affordably and effectively. Enjoy your new life with eZWay Publishing. Are you looking to accelerate your influence? eZWayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the eZWay Wall today. Sign up at wall.eZWayBroadcasting.com or text eZWay Wall to 55678. Looking to take the next step? Join the eZWay Network and become part of our eZWay family. Host your own TV show. Accelerate your viewership, as you will be seen on platforms such as Roku, Amazon, Apple. Brand yourself and affiliate yourself with celebrities, artists, influencers, and power players. For more information on how to start your own show, channel, or network, go to eZWayPromotions.com. To stay updated on all our upcoming events, text eZWay to 55678.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, eZWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercials, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with eZWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight. So his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit eZWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at eZWay Network, Twitter at eZWay Broadcast, and YouTube at eZWay TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated, the eZWay. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email eZWayNetwork@gmail.com to get animated the eZWay. You're watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com. Thanks for watching eZWay TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/eZWay TV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends.